So we're still in Franklin. Yes, there's snow on the ground, it's really cold, and it's really windy, so we're playing it safe, still in town, gonna take another 0 day, and we're at the Asian King buffet, and look who we ran into.
Pringles and Miles.
And Miles has a trail name now.
Oh yeah?
There's 2 miles.
Tell the people.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Nice.
So good to see you guys.
And it's not just snow, it is ankle and knee deep snow.
Yep.
Crazy stuff.
Good morning. We have just completed our first couple miles for the day. So we just hit Winding Stair Gap, which is the typical gap that most people head into Franklin, but we came out at Rock Gap. And now we're headed up the trail. Not really sure where we're headed today, since our mileage is a little bit off than what we had originally planned, but we'll see where the day takes us. Okay, so we've done about 7 miles already today. Thankfully, the weather's been pretty good. It's a little cold, but you know, that's nice. Wanted to update you guys on my legs. So if you watched our 2016 videos, I got shin splints pretty early on and unfortunately was super painful. They ended up kind of going away after about a month, but it was tough hiking through that. And today they came back. Really, you know, discouraging to have that come back. I don't know if anybody, you know, if you've dealt with shin splints or not, but they're not fun and it makes hiking really hard, especially for me going uphill. A lot of people it affects them going downhill, but I'm great on the downhills, great, you know, when it's flat, but the uphills, I'm really going at the snail's pace. I'm smiling, kind of happy now because I've been doing okay these last few miles, but the first couple this morning, I was pretty much in tears and really trying to understand why I have them. I don't know. I did everything I could think of to prepare for this hike to not have them. Wear my compression sleeves every day. I stretch as much as I can, and you know, I worked out for 6 months before starting the hike and lost weight, made my pack lighter, and yet here I am 2 weeks into the trail and I still am getting shin splints. So hey, if you're watching this video and you know something that I haven't tried, let me know in the comments below. But for now, I'm just gonna keep trucking on and hopefully they won't get worse and I'm able to just push through it. So we'll see.
Looks like we found some more snow. Got high enough up in elevation. Hasn't melted all the way. It's gonna refreeze in the morning though, that's for sure. Show you a little bit of it. Check out how deep the snow is. Goodness gracious. Woo. This is home sweet home for tonight. Not really what we were expecting.
Nope. It's really cold. Good morning. It's the start of week 3 on the Appalachian Trail. It's hard to believe. So this week is starting out with snow on the ground. It's really cold. We slept okay last night. We were kind of going to bed shivering, but finally warmed up, thankfully. The trail, however, is pretty much either really slick ice or super muddy. So we're kind of like skating down the trail / stomping through some mud, but trying to stay warm. My feet and my hands are pretty cold, but we'll see how the day goes. And so far my shin splints aren't happening right now, but it's on a downhill, so we'll see how they do on the next uphill.
So we made it back to Wesser Bald. It's a bit foggy up here though. It's been raining a little. There's Ninja Snail. fire tower here. There's an Ninja Snail. Wesser, that's the name of it. I'll take you to the top. So how has today been, Ninja Snail?
Whew, it's gonna be our longest day yet, 13.4 miles. The trail has been nothing but either snow, so compacted snow, which is really pretty much ice, or super muddy trail. Muddiest I've ever hiked through. So today has been interesting, but it's beautiful views up here. We're trying to get down to the shelter before the rain comes in. We'll see if we make it. And update on the shin splints. So far my legs have been doing really well today actually. Only once or twice was I like, ow, that hurt. So I don't know if it was just due to inactivity from the 0 days in Franklin or what, but I'm happy I'm not hurting today.
So we're ending the day at Wesser Bald Shelter. We're gonna stay in the shelter tonight because there's no flat spots. Full house tonight. It's gonna be good stuff.
What's going on?
Look at all the hail.
Good morning. So we slept nice and cozy last night in the shelter. We were at Wesser Shelter, I believe is what it's called. We got there and within 5 minutes it started hailing. It was pouring rain and we're like, yep, we're staying in the shelter. So thankfully there was room for us and we didn't have to pitch our tent in the pouring rain. Slept pretty nicely and now we're up and ready and headed to the NOC today. To the NOC. Okay, so we timed it perfectly where we can make it here for lunch. We're at the River's End restaurant, so we can see the river below us, and we're gonna find some yummy food for lunch.
We're now going across the bridge. What up?
Alright, so we only have about 2 more miles until we're at Sassafras Gap Shelter. So we're beasting the NOC climb. Last time in 2016 it took me and our whole group the entire day to hike this. And we've been hiking now like 2.5 hours, 2 hours, and we only have 2 miles left, so kicking butt. Okay, so sorry it's not the morning, it's actually lunchtime for us. We stayed at Sassafras Gap Shelter last night and woke up and it was freezing cold, super windy with the wind chill. Our estimate is that it was probably 10, maybe below where we were staying, so really cold. And so now we're headed up to Jacob's Ladder next after we finish up with lunch, and we'll probably stop around Cody Gap today.
Alright, so sorry that there's no footage really from today. It's been super cold and windy and we just wanted to hike. But we have made it to camp. We did 12 miles today. This is Cody Gap.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we're going to Fontana Dam. Good morning, friends. We are heading into Fontana Dam this morning. Fontana Shelter, the Hilton as it's called, Fontana Hilton. We're gonna do about 10 miles today. We've already done about probably 3.5, 4, somewhere in that range.
All right, we made it to Fontana. We're at the marina area and just called to get a shuttle up to the lodge. We weren't sure whether we were staying at the Hilton, the Fontana Hilton, aka the shelter, or if we were gonna go to the lodge tonight. So we decided we were cold and hungry and we got here at good time. So we're gonna go stay at the lodge tonight.
Still hanging out with the boys, Hemlock and Jackrabbit.
What's up? Hi everyone.
Marina's over there. It's gonna be a good night.